lucky girl. No good things come to me, flow to me, move to me. Everything works out for me.
All right, y'all, welcome back to another vlog. We're gonna pick it up where we left off at. Now I'm in Bath and Body Works. They have some of their fall stuff out. Really cute little dainty stuff. They've changed some of their scents. So I got some different scents I had to try because I usually get like rose ivy water, of course cactus blossom, but since it's fall, it's a lot of the fall scents out. I'm not a big pumpkin cinnamon, person. And then they had a scent in there for leaves. Like, what do leaves smell like? Like what? I don't know. But yeah. So Bath and Body Works, and then they have a Ross and a Burlington next door. So I'm gonna go do that and get some bathroom stuff, and I'll show you guys all of that when I get back. All right, just got us some up for lunch, and yeah, this weather is so fluky. 1 minute it's raining, next minute the sun's shining. I can't. So yeah, got some egg rolls from Cooper's Hawk. Fire. The over the border egg rolls, fire, but it is like fine dining, so that's the only thing I got with the free press. Because the egg rolls, my God, inflation is crazy. The egg rolls is like $25, and shit, it's only 3 of them. Insane. So yeah, fire. All right, so this is some of the stuff I got from Ross. I got the shower curtain, these rugs. So this is my bathroom, because I can't share with them men upstairs. Can't do it. So yes, I'm down in the dungeon with my bathroom, but however, we made it cute and dainty. All right, so today is Sunday. I'm gonna go around, look for some fall stuff. A lot of these stores have fall stuff out, which is insane, y'all. Summer is over. What? So first and foremost, great thing, I got my first contract with my Rebrand. Yes. Claps. So got that. So pretty much, I used to do, event planning, designing, all that kind of stuff from beginning to end. So with the Rebrand, I'm just providing event managing services. So that means, you already have a day or a venue picked out. I am just there to, come and say, hey, okay, I'm their go-to person during this whole process. Hey, you started like this, walk down the aisle like this, rehearsal, this is what I'm going to say. If they need me to ordain them, because I can marry people now, that too. So anyway, so I got a contract with this one company who's based out of Colorado. These couples want to get married within the 50 states. So Chicago, I think she said Chicago, New York, whatever. So I am the Chicago market. Yes. That's Meech Life. Yes. So that's first thing getting out the way. So I have weddings booked up for fall, October, November, and December. So I'm really happy about that. I also got like another little opportunity, but it's more like a job venue manager, but it's a $50,000 salary. I'm just not too sure on it. My goal is I don't want to work super hard and all that. I'm leave that in my 20s, honey. So we'll see. We'll talk about that. What else? I also want to touch on, I have a favorite content creator. Her name is A Wilkie. Right now, they're trying to tell my girl down on the internet because she didn't elevate it. I've been watching this girl. I like her. I think with content creators, and I do content creation too, vlogs and stuff, but I just do it to get a creative passion out. And, I've made like very small money on TikTok, nothing major. And I just post when I feel like it because it is draining. But what I hate is I wish people would stop tearing each other down once you reach a certain level. I feel like if people had the same amount of money, if we all were millionaires or all thousandaires, whatever, making 6 figures, people would get what they want to get and buy what they want to buy. So I just feel like it's just that. And I feel like content creators, you're relatable based off of like your personality and just how you carry yourself, because you could feel weird energy through videos and all that. I think so. So girl, don't stop making the videos. You keep me going. I feel like, yes, when she started out, she was working as a scientist and all that, and then when she was able to quit, that was motivational. Yes, she do have some things like, yeah, I can't go on her meds and just go get a purse right now, but it is motivation. So there's that. So hopefully she don't stop, girl. A Wilkie, love her down, girl. Keep going. Hey, here's that good news. Contract secured. Here we go. Now we in Pop Shelf, y'all. Look at this stuff. Just gorgeous pumpkins. Welcome fall. I'm just such a fall girl. I just love it. And Pop Shelf, y'all be snapping. I don't know if everybody has a Pop Shelf in their area, but pretty much this is like Dollar General elevated, or elevated Five Below, with more homey stuff, I guess. But yes, they got all the pumpkins and fall stuff out, which I just adore. I'm gonna try not to go super, super crazy because I already have fall stuff from my porch, but I just always just like to look at the stuff to see if it's anything new that might catch my eye, or try to do a different design or something. So, yeah. Good morning, Mama. Good morning, Gwell. Say hello. Say hello, Gwell. Hi. I know, girl. I know. Okay. Let's go to this Five Below mirror, y'all, that I got with the LED light or whatever. It's pretty decent. If you light it up. Well, it's the daytime, so you really can't see. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So, like, different color. Yeah, it's pretty dope. Not bad for 35 ounce. Not bad for 35 ounce. Ain't that right, Mama? Okay, y'all. It is another... Oh, you see my bra a little bit. But this is a fit. Skirt and just like a bodysuit in the bag. So, y'all, I almost fell out the bed last night because I was up and I was like, just kind of like midnight scroll or whatever. So again, like I was saying before, there's been controversy about a Wilkie online, and she is one of my favorite creators or whatever. And obviously she's bigger than, me or whatever, and she, this is what she do. Y'all, why she start following me? Lord help us. Girl, shout out to you. I'm so happy that you did. I am a big, huge fan. And again, I think that's a lot coming from me because I truly like, and not even on no, like, a lot of people from Illinois, Chicago, whatever, we just don't, like, okay, you famous, great. You know what I mean? Like, we just don't harp on nobody. But I've always been, like, drawn into her because she's, like, so humble, and I just initially liked how she carried herself. So, man, I was so, like, just elated. Like, for real. I'm like, okay, like, this gonna keep me pushing it. Like, let me go get some content today. So, I'm gonna go out and get some content. Just run a couple errands. And get a couple things for, look for a couple like wedding planners to put my couples in for my business Rebrand. So I'm gonna focus on that. Updates on the other place. Ended up canceling. They ended up canceling, which is good. That gave me my answer. I just really want to focus on my rebrand, I think, and I want to just really put my all into that and see what comes out of that. And I think that was just a sign. So I'm glad God gave me that sign. So I appreciate that. So yeah, let's go. Hey, Wilkie girl, I'm a huge fan, girl. Thank you for following me. So, shoot, got glasses on right now because these are Warby Parker glasses, and yes, mine's a prescription. And then my fit today is just like a long flowy skirt and then a bodysuit. I know, again, you can see my bra, but y'all, I got big Tata issues. Yes, they're really huge for my size. I'm trying to get them evicted eventually, hopefully. But yeah, so let's go see what we find. There it is, my girl following me. I'm so happy. Right, y'all. We was at our first stop. So I'm putting my glasses on. My eyes is bothering me today. Now, one of my friends asked me, like, so Like when you're driving, like does your sunglasses has prescription in them, and they don't. So like I can see y'all, but I can't see, if that makes sense. Anywho, whatever, child. I put my sunglasses on. I can see. It's worse than whatever. I can see, but I can't see. That's just what it is. So yes. So what we gonna look for? Like I said, we're gonna go in the store called Uncharted. They have like a bunch of beautiful stationery stuff, and I found this store. Me and my husband went to a farmer's market in one of my previous vlogs, and I just fell in love with the store. But it is further out from like where we live. It is in the Oak Brook area, if you're from Illinois, if you're familiar with that. So it's Oak Brook area, like kind of like O'Hare. So one thing about me, y'all, I've been in a couple traumatic like car accidents or whatever in my lifetime. So I do have like bad driving anxiety, which is why I glued to my man for, again, can you take us here? Can you take us there? He used to be a truck driver, he used to work for CCA. So he's just better at driving when it comes to that part. So I let that man shine in that area, and I don't complain. Big passenger princess. But when it's up to me and I have to do it, don't get me wrong, don't expressway stop a G, but I'll take the streets, or I'll take an expressway that I know that's like not under construction or something like that. So that's what I do for that. But one thing that just blows me, it's just like Chicago, Illinois drivers they blow the heck out of me. Like people will be trying to swerve like in 2 lanes. Like, bro, like it's 2 lanes. Like, relax. You know what I'm saying? Relax. It's just 2 lanes trying to like, Tokyo drift through 2 lanes. That's just what does it for me. Anywho, so we can go in here and see. Like I said, I think I just really need to pour into my business. This contract means a lot to me. My first wedding is going to be October 4th that I'm doing, and yes, it is my birthday weekend, but I don't care. Like this, it means a lot to me. I've never really just doing my business in the past, I've never really incorporated somebody that I was dating or had to. I could pretty much handle it on my own, but in this particular sense for the rebrand, where I'm just like either marrying people or just being the event manager for that day, making sure things run smoothly. The person that I was working with did ask, like, do I have security and stuff like that? And my husband is a very swollen man. Like, he looked like he could be security. So I'm kind of, interested to see how this go, how we'll be working together. So this should be fun, And so, okay. Yeah, so this should be interesting, to just work. Well, not interesting. I think it's, a good bonding thing, for us to be able to work together, and make money together. So I like that a lot. Yeah, I really think this is, gonna be something good for me. I just, when I really truly believe that, my patience has been being tested at the job I'm at now. But, we thank God for deliverance. We thank Allah, for deliverance. Because I'm truly a changed person. If people who know me from way back when, I'm telling you, you talking about a firecracker, baby, firecracker. You talk about change jobs like I changed my underwear. Yeah, didn't care, didn't woo, So now I got to be a little bit more strategic on how I fight back, in the professional corporate way. And trust me, I be letting somebody have it for real when it comes to that. It's just really strategic, and I am an impatient person, so it's just taking some more work. So I'm real grateful for this contract, and I just can't wait to see where it goes. And it also kind of boosts my, give me another form of content to, put out there, the journey of it. Of that. I want to say shout out to my loyal supporters, and one of them happens to be my big sissy. Me and my sister have lived together all of our lives, so she definitely knows what type of person that I am, how difficult I can be, how impatient I can be. Obviously, we have grown and evolved because we're adults now. We did have a little bit of a strain where we weren't speaking just due to just things with our parents, but it's just weird. It's hard to explain. Like, I can feel my sister, and it's just weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could feel her. It's just weird to explain, but again, we thank God for deliverance and healing, because there was a point in time that I just thought, I would never see her or speak to her again, you know, and it used to hurt me. So this has been a good year. I that was the highlight of my year, you know, being able to talk to my sister just brought me so much joy, you know, in my heart. And you know, she watches my vlogs, and you know, she you know, chimes in and everything. So you know, that definitely means a lot. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and find some materials, see what we find. You know, try not to do too much damage, you know. Because my other, you know, source of income isn't here. You know, it's always fun spending my husband's money. I have my own, but it's fun spending his. So let's go in here and check it out. All right, we are here, and I also want to say too, if I do end up kind of getting up there with whatever all these changes that are happening to me, don't y'all start dragging me, because it'd be like, oh yeah, keep pushing, and then the moment somebody get up there and make it, it'd be like, oh, you're materialistic, you know, just all you do is shop. Like, people is just irritating as hell. So anyway, there we go. Let me get out the street. How about that? All right, here we go in the lovely Uncharted store. Yeah. Hi. Good. All right, y'all. So pretty. That's why I love this store. It's just so, just everything. That's what we're going to look at back here. It's the stationery section. Okay. Let's see. All of the things. See if they have like a planner book for me to write everything down in. Alright, so we're done in there. Only ended up getting just one thing, not really what I was looking for. Then I started going overstimulated, had some kids in there that were yelling at their mama, and yeah, I wish my son would, you know. Yeah, the kid and call her mama stupid and all type of stuff. So anyway, going in Ulta. Thank you, excuse me. So I think I need some perfume. Let's see. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna get some out of Ulta, and then we'll travel Barnes and Noble and see if we find anything in there. Alright, so we literally found it over here. Let's see. Okay. I have this one, it smells really good. Let me see if it's another one that I might like. Alright, y'all, that concludes this vlog. I'm finna finish watching this Hunting Wives. Honey, it is something else. Do you hear me? Margot is something else. But Sophie is low-key kind of gangster a little bit. But this show is crazy. I'm gonna finish up watching it. But see y'all next time. Bye.